Welcome, and thank you for viewing this conceptual development planning video for General John J. Pershing Boyhood Home State Historic Site. Missouri State Parks is hosting a CDP open house on November 8th from 5:30 p.m. to 7 o'clock p.m. at the State Historic Site in Laclede. For those of you unable to attend the event, we will be highlighting the presented information in this video. General John J. Pershing Boyhood Home State Historic Site is located at 1100 Pershing Drive in Laclede, Missouri, and was acquired by the state in 1952. Today, the site encompasses 5.62 acres. Constructed in 1858, the home was purchased by the Pershing family in 1866, and was the site where the future general spent his youth fishing, hunting, and taking care of the family farm while his traveling salesman father was away. After leaving Laclede, Pershing would go on to earn national and international notoriety with a military career that saw him involved in some of America's most famous foreign and domestic conflicts, from pursuing Pancho Villa's revolutionaries across the Mexican border to leading American expeditionary forces in France during World War I. He was eventually named General of the Armies of the United States, one rank above five-star general, by a special act of Congress. Pershing's boyhood home in Laclede was the only real civilian home the general had. In Pershing's later years, particularly those immediately following World War I, he was fond of returning to the area. If you would like to learn more about General John J. Pershing Boyhood Home State Historic Site, please visit mostateparks.com. We are currently updating the Conceptual Development Plan, or CDP, for General John J. Pershing Boyhood Home State Historic Site. CDPs guide the future use and development at each state park and state historic site. These are long-range plans with a 15-year outlook. The plans outline area use, such as zoning, site goals, development objectives, research needs, and project phasing, all while taking into consideration the significant natural, cultural, and recreational resources on site, as well as public input. There is a planning process that we follow when updating or creating a CDP. The process is comprised of 5 phases, including data gathering, drafting, public feedback, finalizing the plan, and implementation. Currently, we are seeking public input through our second online survey as well as hosting a public meeting. Before we dive into the proposed development, let's take a look at the historic site's mission. The mission of General John J. Pershing Boyhood Home State Historic Site is to preserve and interpret the Pershing Boyhood Home, Prairie Mound School, and extant remains of the grounds and artifacts, interpret the life of General John J. Pershing and his prestigious military career, and provide appropriate and compatible memorial activities. Here you see a map of General John J. Pershing Boyhood Home State Historic Site highlighting proposed development for the site. The proposed development is what we are seeking public input on. Number 1. Designate the area encompassing the Pershing Memorial Museum and Leadership Archives as the new visitor center area. Number 2. Improve the visitor center through exterior updates, foundation recovery, water foundation addition, etc. Number 3. Improve parking across the historic site. This includes ADA parking, overflow parking and bus turnaround, as well as mill and overlay on the leased parking area. Number 4. Construct a new maintenance shop with attached ADA public restroom. Number 5. Designate as a special event area for outdoor programming, events, and performances. Number 6. Improve walking path and building access across the historic site. Number 7. Restore the Prairie Mound Schoolhouse to a one-room schoolhouse. Number 8. Relocate the statue and wall of honor to preserve the historic landscape and viewshed between the Boyhood Home and Prairie Mound Schoolhouse. Number 9. Demolish unused and non-significant structures across the historic site. Number 10. Rehabilitate the Pershing Boyhood Home, which might include foundation repair, root cellar rebuild, HVAC improvements, etc. Number 11. Develop a themed activity area for children to play and learn. And number 12. Install an EV charging station. Again, we're seeking input. and want to know if you like or dislike the proposed development for this historic site. If you visit moststateparks.com/CDP, you will see survey number 2 for General John J. Pershing Boyhood Home State Historic Site. Please click that link to the survey. We will also share the survey through social media, which will be closing on December 7th. If you have any CDP-related questions, please feel free to contact us. You can contact Ryan Dunwoody at the email and phone number included here. And if you have any questions related to the historic site, please contact Denzel Haney, Historic Site Superintendent, at his email address and phone number listed as well. And for general Missouri State Park questions or comments, please send those to moparks@dnr.mo.gov. Lastly, thanks to the citizens of Missouri, our state parks and historic sites are supported by 0.5% of the Parks, Soils, and Water Sales Tax. This sales tax allows free access to Missouri's 92 state parks and historic sites. Remember, you're always welcome in Missouri State Parks.